Hey buddy, it's Crazy Titan 4 and welcome back to some more Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS. In the last one, we went through All-Star Mode as Dr. Mario. Had a little Valentine's Day special with the pink lab coats, which is pretty fun, you know, just playing through as Dr. Mario. A lot of enjoyment with this character. This time around though, we're going to be heading through All-Star Mode as another clone fighter, Dark Pit. And I don't know what to expect, but we'll see. I mean, I do like Dark Pit, I like Pit as well, so maybe we'll have a good time. I don't know, we'll find out. First things first though, palette swap. Dark Pit's got some really good ones. I do enjoy the ones that he does have. Oh, the purple one is really sick. But if I had to pick, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna go with the standard blue one. Not the standard blue, but the blue one. I like the blue one a lot. It looks cool to me, so we're gonna rock with it, alright? Let's do it. So Dark Pit, I don't know, let's see what happens. Again, I like their playstyles. I do like how these characters work, how the pits work. And Dark Pit is basically like the exact same as Pit, with like the minor differences in like his special moves or whatever. But like, yeah, he basically is the exact same as Pit. I'm pretty sure even in like terms of stats and whatnot. So, yeah, so there's that, and of course I enjoy playing as Pit, so of course I'm gonna likely enjoy playing as Dark Pit too. Yeah, but I'm pretty excited for this. I'm pretty excited for this one. Apologies if I do sound a little strange. I don't know if I do, but maybe I just feel like I sound strange just because I'm recording this, like, I don't know, pretty soon after waking up, so I don't even have like much time for my body and my voice to, like, you know, get back to normal before I start recording, but I need to get this episode out and done, so like, yeah, I had to do this right now. I'm kind of cutting it close today with today's episodes. Yeah, not good, not good work being done by me, but hey, sometimes I screw things up a little bit. But anyways, let's go ahead and read some of Dark Pit's trivia, because we got a good little bit to get through. So starting things off, Dark Pit was originally supposed to be an alternate costume for Pit. However, Masahiro Sakurai decided to make the two separate characters due to feeling that Dark Pit using the three sacred treasures to be unfitting. Ironically, Pit's final smash in Ultimate was changed to the Lightning Chariot, which has been used by both Pit and Dark Pit, thus defeating the original purpose of separating the two characters. So that's a little something, kind of funny about that. Upon getting KO'd, Dark Pit may utter "It's not over" or "It's not over yet," a reference to his line upon being defeated by Pit during his boss fight in Chapter 6 of Kid Icarus Uprising. So that's a little reference there to that game. A wonderful game again. Listen, I've said it many times how amazing Kid Icarus Uprising is, and it really is. It's such a good game. But obviously, you know, I was playing as Dark Pit, another Kid Icarus character, specifically from Uprising. You know, it's only fitting that I get to sulk about the game once again. So yeah, I have the right to do so. But it's just such a good game. I really do love that game a lot. Dark Pit's also just like a really cool character that was introduced. I mean, like, yeah, it's like, oh yeah, it's just a mirrored version of Pit, you know, like a dark version of Pit. But like, I don't know. I'm one of those people who kind of like that whole shtick, I don't know, that they sometimes add to these characters, where they have like these more evil, darker versions of a character. I mean, obviously we had like Dark Link in like the original in Zelda 2, which at least like with Dark Link, he was like always just like a full clone, very silent clone too, from what I remember, from what I've heard at least. And always just kind of there to have like a mirror match against Link. Dark Pit though is a bit different, a bit more of a complicated character, more of a fleshed out character, I guess, compared to just like Dark Link. Dark Link though is still cool as hell. I love that character so much. Anyways, let's see what we got next. Both Pit and Dark Pit, akin to the former in Brawl, have some of their moves not applying to their bow being split apart or put together. The moves that fit this are their down tilt, their dash attack, their up special, their down taunts, despite both of them being different, rolls and sidestep only if the latter two are done at the frame before their shielding animation properly occurs. Of course, we read through that with Pit. And Dark Pit is the only full clone to not have a corresponding clone Final Smash, though his Final Smash is a clone of Zelda and Sheik's Light Arrow. So yeah, I'm pretty sure with the other ones, with like Dr. Mario and Lucina, those are like the only other two that like are obviously full clones, and yet have like, or basically their Final Smash is like very, very similar, very based off their original counterparts version, where Dark Pit actually has some difference to him. Well, I mean, it's not fully original, like I mentioned. It is based off of Zelda and Sheik's Light Arrow, but still, you know, with him having like different, him getting a different Final Smash to Pit, obviously compared, you know, because of the fact that he doesn't get the actual Final Smash in the games, or in Uprising, I should say. It just kind of, you know, it's cool having him have a super different Final Smash. It also just like works really well for like the character himself, because his staff is just like one of the sickest things. I actually really have always enjoyed his staff. Also, I've been kind of like getting I wouldn't say my butt handed to me, but like Mega Man has definitely made it a bit infuriating to play sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, I get a little bit pissed off when Mega Man like shows up and just starts freaking hitting me with power pellets. Okay, Marth, you didn't have to counter me. That was so unnecessary. Electroshock. Damn it! Where's he going? Like, genuine question. Okay, Falcon is not dead. Hold up. Boom, boom. That didn't kill Marth, what the heck? There we go, back air kills. We'll take those. Back air. His back air is really good. It's not. One of the problems I do have with the pits is the fact that they do struggle a little bit with killing. You know, you really have to sort of get your opponents to a higher percentage in order to really get an effective kill on them. It's a little tough. It is a little tough, but you kind of have to like work your way around them. Really use all your tools to your advantage and try and just get their damage up as quick as possible, and then go for like a good like forward smash or even back air. Back air is like one of the best options easily. Anyways. Dark Pit's crowd chant is a repeated chant of Pitu 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 or Burapi Burapi, depending on the international or Japanese release. In either case, Dark Pit's chant is the only one not to contain the fighter's actual name. Both of the nicknames are given to him by Palutena in the Kid Icarus Uprising, again depending on the international or Japanese version, and are often used by her and other characters, much to Dark Pit's chagrin. That is an interesting word I've never seen used before. On page 34 of the Prima Strategy Guide for Smash 4, Dark Pit's up special Power of Flight is instead called Pandora Wings. This is a reference to how Dark Pit got his infinite flight for the majority of Kid Icarus Uprising. However, after chapter 22, Dark Pit lost his infinite flight after Pandora used it to resurrect herself, resulting in Viridi granting him the ability to fly. This is reflected in Smash 4 as Dark Pit's wings glow green when he uses the power of flight. So, little Kid Icarus Uprising lore, or whatever you want to call it. But pretty cool, pretty cool. I do like all these references that they are making to Uprising, that's for sure. I also totally forgot that he even had the infinite power of flight. I genuinely totally forgot about that. I thought it was also limited like Pit, but apparently not. But he actually had some infinity with his up special, with his flying at some point, which is really cool. But yeah. And I also kind of forgot that Viridi was like the one who gives him the power of flight now. So yeah, there's a lot of things. Again, I haven't played the game in a very long time, so there are a lot of things I just straight up do not remember. But there are things I do remember, and again, there are many moments of the game I do remember very fondly, for sure. Very, very fondly. I didn't have the trophy yet. I'm surprised. I forgot, I sworn I did, but I guess not. That really takes me back to Mario 3D Land. Oh my gosh, I love that game so much. Also, damn, we have like 3 more rest areas to go. Well, 2 more after this, and like barely any other. I think I kind of screwed up on the stuff. It doesn't matter, it's too late now. I guess we'll just go for like 1 each now. Other than the DLC fighters, Dark Pit and Duck Hunt are the only 2 newcomers to not appear in Smash Bros. For Wii U's opening movie. The only 2, really? Wow. That's interesting. Only 2 newcomers, huh? Is it just really cared too much about those 2? I don't know why, but I don't know. There's been a lot of instances I feel with like characters, newcomers especially, not even like concerning DLC fighters, are just not getting like the same limelight as like other newcomers. For some reason, I don't know why. But they just do that sometimes. Maybe just like they can only fit so many characters within like this poster or like this opening cinematic. That they can't fit everyone. They can only like, you know, fit. They have to really like hand select some of the characters that they want to fit, or at least like hand select some of the more important ones. I don't know. I mean, I can sort of understand why they didn't put Dark Pit in, but like, why not Duck Hunt? He's like a pretty huge newcomer. I mean, like Dark Pit, sure, sort of as well. Nice, that's a good kill. But like Duck Hunt, yeah, Dark Pit's just a clone, right? I mean, it's still an important fighter, obviously, but Duck Hunt, that kills, isn't it? Oh, that kills! You're kidding me, man! The freaking Flare Blitz. Out of all the things to get me, that's so infuriating. I'll see you guys back at the stage. Yeah, might as well. Okay, we're finally back in. Didn't take too long, thankfully, to actually get back to this point, but still very annoying. I'm still very infuriated by the fact that I died during an All-Star Mode run-through. Yeah, no matter like how late it is, it's just still super stupid. Especially when it's like from such a dumb thing like that, but anyways, yeah, we're back. We're a Matchkin now instead of, what was it, Unova Pokemon League, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of wish we were still in the Pokemon League just because I think it's a much more enjoyable stage to play on the Magikins. Okay, goodbye Charizard, we don't want you around. So yeah. But, I was actually kind of having a little bit more fun playing as, Dark Pits. I don't know. It's like, it's kind of funny because, I mean, again, I have always enjoyed playing as Dark Pit, but for some reason, just playing through like more of All-Star Mode today, it's just like I'm now finding more enjoyment playing as the character. It's weird, because I don't really get to play as the guy too much. Maybe on occasion I might pick him, but like it's not really a frequent thing. So it's kind of nice picking up again and saying like, hey, I like this character now. I've always like also like wanted to figure out who I like more between him and Pit, as like that's always been like a topic of discussion between the two of them, especially like, you know, between like Mario and Dr. Mario. I like at least have my reasoning between those two. With Pit and Dark Pit, they're so similar, it's really hard to pick who I like more between the two. I think I've always liked Dark Pit more in Smash 4, but I like Pit more in Ultimate. You know, it's weird, but I think that's kind of like what I personally would say for the characters. Anyways, let's see what we got next for trivia. In Smash for 3DS, Dark Pit's bow will not stay in his free hand properly while using his pummel due to a modeling error / glitch. Okay, interesting, which he currently has its... Wait, what is it? His bow, yeah, okay, so yeah, basically it is free hand, it will not stay. I don't know what he typically pummels with, but like if he's pummeling with his left hand, then I assume that naturally it would go into his right hand. But I guess there's a glitch that makes him kind of pummel with one hand and the same hand makes him keep the bow, which is pretty funny. But yeah, and now we're on this freaking stage again. Oh my gosh, man, I was really hoping we didn't have to play this stage again, but here we are. What was it, like 2 run-throughs in a row? I'm pretty sure we played through... Wait, did we play on this stage with Dark Pit and Mario? I actually do not remember. I don't think so. Well, at the same time, maybe we did. I can't even remember, I really can't. But yeah, I feel like we get this stage a little too much now. You know, whenever I like, you know, state my distaste for a certain stage, I feel like we get that stage more often. At the same time, though, I haven't really been seeing Jungle Japes all too much. I actually did get it in this run-through, in this current one that I'm going through. Obviously, it was off-screen, but I did get it at this first stage. So lo and behold, that one's back. But I haven't been getting that one all too much lately, as from what I can remember. So at least that's good, right? That's something. Alright, final piece of trivia. Let's do it. Dark Pit is the only Smash 4 newcomer to not have a splash art. And that is it. Very simple, straight to the point piece of trivia. And that's all we really need. That's all we really need. But there we go. Dark Pit's trivia all defeated. Defeated? What? It's not like a boss fight or anything. It's been finished. It's been read through. And now we can actually like just beat up some folks in the end of today's episodes. Which I gotta get done quick. Because I got like what? 4 hours, 45 minutes until this episode comes out. And then rendering is gonna take like a stupid load of time. So, yeah, it's gonna be tough to get this one out on time, but I'll try. I don't even know if I can stream today just because of how late I get this episode out. Because my computer's gonna be occupied by the render. I can't really render and stream at the same time, which sucks. I mean, I guess one thing I could theoretically do is move the episode to like my laptop, and from there edit and render on the laptop, and then I can stream. But like at the same time though, it's like there's a lot of movement that has to be done, and I have to move it back to like the main computer. It's a pain in the ass. I'd rather just have to sacrifice the stream today, and then and just try and make it up maybe this weekend or something. But I need to really prioritize my videos because this is what I have the most passion in. I need to prioritize that. Okay, come on. There's music though. Oh my gosh, it's like it's very grand. It feels. I don't know why it's so like dramatic. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny how dramatic it is. Also, hey, Mailcorin, unexpected, but hey, he's here. I really want to get the spike off. I guess no spike for us today. The Dark Pit and Pit spike is really tough for me to get. I don't know why, it's just so difficult for me. It's sort of infuriating. Also, I hate that we got that score. No 2 million, but what can you do? We do have 2 special moves though, Impact Orbitars for Dark Pit, and we got the Decisive Monado Arts for Shulk, which is a pretty good one from what I remember. But yeah, so not bad. We at least completed it, finally. And hey, you know what? 2 new special moves, I'll take it. Alright, let's get the credits rolling. Pretty cool pose there, pretty cool trophy that she gave for Dark Pit. I like that one a lot. Definitely a different version of the different palette swap that they gave him. I don't even know which one that was. I think it's just like the one where he just generally has darker skin on him. Don't know what the reference is for that one, but like it's there. So also that's actually, I'm not realizing what that picture's supposed to be. Or at least it's just supposed to be like Pit versus Dark Pit, and like apparently he has Zelda and like the dark outfit as his guardian angel. I don't know. I'm a little confused about that, but I guess it kind of makes sense, especially since we don't have Pandora, we don't have Viridi. You know, it doesn't. We kind of have to like make do with what we have here in Smash Brothers. But yeah, it's still pretty cool. Still giving Zelda some time to shine. Like yes, I am the guardian angel of Dark Pit. Sorry. Yeah, I still remember though that when they called him Pit 2. I forget why. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense because like it's Pit, but like the number 2, it's the second Pit, so Pit 2. But you know, a little goofy, but it was still a fun moment in the original game. But yeah, so I mean, like I want to say more about Dark Pit, but I can't really say much more without just going back into talking about the Kid Icarus Uprising, because then it's just gonna be like the same thing over and over again. I don't want that. But yeah, I mean, like I guess it's kind of going back to when I mentioned of like which one I like between the two, between Standard Pit and Dark Pit. Again, it's really hard to say. You know, Pit obviously was the only one between the two in Brawl. He was the only Kid Icarus character back in Brawl. Yeah, he was really good in that game. In Smash 4 though, again, I feel like I do like Dark Pit a little bit more than Pit in this game, and just for some reason in Ultimate I like Pit more. It's strange. I don't know why that is the case for me, but it just is. You know, it just is. Maybe just like the mechanics of like how the games work, or maybe I just like decide to just like pick a random one between the two and then have them dedicated for that game. You know what I'm saying? That could be very likely. 400 unique trophies, that is a huge amount. Oh my gosh, I think there's like 700 something, 740-ish trophies in the game. It's a lot, I know it's a lot, but hey, we're like more than halfway there, which is crazy. Speaking of trophies, let's go ahead and check out our Dark Pit alt trophy. Again, really cool one, really cool pose, and the Orbitar is just like really, you know, take the cake. So, Dark Pit alt. Dark Pit's Guardian Orbitar special puts up shields of light on either side of you to block attacks, deflect projectiles, and push back any enemies who are too close. You can even use the shields to protect against attacks from above and below. If they take too many hits though, they'll vanish and become unusable for a while. Is that true though? You can protect against attacks from above and below? Isn't it a thing where it's like it only works from side to side, not on above, top and bottom? I'm pretty positive that is the case, but I guess maybe I just read it wrong or I'm remembering things wrong. I don't know. All that matters is we did it. That's Dark Pit's trophy, really cool trophy. But that is it for today's episode of Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS. Thank you so much for watching. In the next one, we're going to be heading through All-Star Mode as the other clone fighter, being Lucina. So yeah, we'll see how Lucina goes. I mean, it's a sword fighter, very similar to Marth. I like Marth a lot, so like I feel like Lucina is gonna be a decent one as well, a decent playthrough. So yeah, so subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Social media, including the Twitch, second channel, music channel, VOD channel. It's all down below in the description. I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Pop-Tart out.